Representation matters, but why exactly? Why is showing diversity in how people look or experience life important? With race, nationality, or gender, the answer is usually A, to get rid of stereotypes, B, to humanize underrepresented groups, or C, to raise awareness about unfair treatment and civil rights issues. Does society feel the same way when it comes to representing different body types? The Leading Like a Lady podcast was created to remind Black women, young and old, that acting like a lady is exactly what the world needs in leadership. Don't forget to subscribe to the blog so that you receive updates on when we post directly to your email. Lizzo was both a self-proclaimed and crowned representative for body positivity because of how confidently she carried herself as a heavyset Black woman. But this year, a few months before revealing her new, slimmer body, Lizzo announced that she's now body neutral. She described body neutrality this way: "There are some days I adore my body and others when I don't feel completely positive. And the way you feel about your body changes every single day." This is a shift from what's been considered the politically correct way to discuss body image, especially for women. The body positivity movement began in the late 1960s. At its core, it started as part of the fat acceptance movement. Eventually, this led to the creation of the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance, or NAAFA, in 1969 in the United States. This movement's goal was to emphasize that value shouldn't be based on meeting rigid beauty standards. A Psychology Today article says there's simply no good reason to be discussing anyone's body size, regardless of what language you're using. And recently, a TikTok influencer named Slim Kim received criticism for admitting that her favorite thing is to be skinny. Lizzo and Slim Kim are two Black women of different sizes essentially saying the same thing, that there are things that they love and hate about their bodies, and this sometimes conforms to widely held beauty norms. Does one woman have more of a right to admit this than the other? And what are the consequences of either of them, who have millions of social media followers, speaking this way about their bodies publicly? Going back to the 3 reasons for promoting diversity, there's a public health argument for humane representations of people who are obese or over the quote-unquote socially acceptable weight limit. According to the National Institutes of Health, or NIH, addressing weight stigma leads to better healthcare outcomes for Black women of all sizes. Their studies showed reduced stress levels and healthier eating habits for patients after healthcare providers completed anti-bias training, including training against weight bias. This is stigma rooted in early medical training. Research from the NIH database revealed that medical students often display harmful assumptions about those living in larger bodies due to curricula focused heavily on body mass index, BMI, and what's socially regarded as normal weight, rather than overall health metrics. The academic journal Frontiers in Psychology says assumptions based on somebody's body size are correlated with depression, anxiety, binge eating, or avoiding physical activity altogether. In other words, it is emotionally and physically harmful when film, TV, or music industries limit images of obese people to caricatures of slapstick comedy, disgust, or despair. It is psychologically healthy to see that weight and size don't prevent celebrities like Lizzo from achieving success. Society needs to see and celebrate people of all weights and sizes, showing them living fulfilling lives in order to save other lives. Leave a comment below with your reaction to this information. Share this episode with someone interested in the topic. And don't forget to subscribe for alerts whenever new episodes are uploaded.